I ain't stall, I ain't pause, just step low. Move like water where the cracks don't show. They thought I left, I just curved my lane. Built with a silence, absorbed the rain. Didn't blink, just paced and quiet. My work don't post, but the roots go riot. No flash, no need to update the route. Every block I crossed already mapped out. When the noise passed, I still stood. Proof ain't loud, it's just understood.
You missed me, cause I never stopped.
They watch surface, I swim in depth. Treading bars where the air gets less. I don't flare when the eyes go dim. I write where the light don't reach the rim. My record ain't spins, it's bricks laid tight. Every step was a bar when I walked that night. They count claps, I count kept moves. From the verses unsaid to the untold grooves. I ain't been gone, I've been going. Below the fold, but the ink's still showing.
Quiet don't mean I stop, it means I'm locked.
I don't need scenes, I need time and the beat to align with the edge of rhyme. I don't fade, I reappear in the pulse of a loop only few can hear. This ain't return, it's just the next. From the same frame they ain't learned the text. You ain't gotta see it to feel the trace. Some things hit hard without the face. So if I seem still, just note the spin. I've been moving, just built within.
You missed me, cause I never stopped. Quiet don't mean I stop, it means I'm locked.
Like this, wheels rolling. You feel that vibe? Snap back, tilted, chrome chain swing. Yo, check it. Midnight wheels on checkerboard tiles. Soul spinning freestyle, neon wow. Polaroid flicks on the wall of my mind. Back when joy came in $3.99. Quarter in the slot, beatbox booming. Cartoon shirt, fresh kicks never losing. Friday night scene, arcades on blast. Told the homies, this groove gonna last. Spin move on a beat like figure eight. Sweatband soaked, but the soul feels great. Lemon soda in hand, jukebox divine. That Curtis loop got chills down the spine. Skating through these flashbacks in color. When the beat drops, can't feel no other. Glowing wheels, vinyl feels life on rewind. Snap me back, let the bass realign. Spin my mind, keep it moving in time. Roll with the rhyme, rewind, what's mine? Hair pick in the pocket, style so clean. Slicker than the floor when the crew hit the scene. Old school flavors, bell-bottom dreams. We vibing like we dusting off laser beams. Nike scuffing but the soul still floats. Tricks on the floor, crowd shouts, it's dope. DJ drops James Brown on the loop. We moving like it's Sunday church in a swoop. Never need a status, just rhythm and shine. No posts, just posters and real design. Analog life with a stereo glow. When that girl in denim move in just so. Skating through these flashbacks in color. When the beat drops, can't feel no other. Glowing wheels, vinyl feels life on rewind. Snap me back, let the bass realign. Spin my mind, keep it moving in time. Roll with the rhyme, rewind, what's mine? Yeah. Bounce back. Midnight in my bones, I live that track. Golden chain on a thrifted tee. Still that kid from 93. Making memories on polyurethane trails. Each lap a story in sonic details. Crushes formed in concession stand lines. Heartbeats sync with beatbox designs. From tagging names on lockers and walls to freestyling joy inside mirrored halls. This ain't nostalgia, it's breathing art. Rolling truth from the very start. Hey, yo, keep rolling, rolling. Fade into the beat, let it carry you home. Spin it back, one more time. Still walking through dust like it don't forget. Even silence got a beat to say. I don't skip past truth when the beat come round. I speak slow fire when the street feels sound. Paint gray thoughts on a brick red frame. Write names in ash when they torch my flame. I step calm but I hit like drums, like a loop from the crate where the realness hums. No faking tone, just breath and stone, and a pulse in the word when I'm out on my own. Seen days fold quick like a worn out map, but I rhyme for the ones that don't chase that trap. I spit with a mind like smoking cold, make space in the noise where the hurt gets told. I ain't dressed in light but I shine off grit like a soul in the dark with a spark to flip.
I walk through fire, I don't burn down. Turn this pain to peace somehow. Even the dirt got songs inside. I don't hide, I let it ride.
This world don't wait for a quiet type, but I talk in a tone that can bend that hype. Don't flash my steps, I play some true with a rhythm so bare that it breathe on cue. Got lines from the nights, I ain't say too much, and a beat in my chest that refuse to hush. I don't ride for the rush, I ride for weight, where the groove feel lived and the scars translate. Every break I write got a backstreet hum, like a verse that walk when the rest just run. No need for a show when the soul got stained. I rhyme in dirt and I bloom in rain. I speak in pause where the rage dissolve, and the crack in my tone is the realest solve.
I walk through fire, I don't burn down. Turn this pain to peace somehow, somehow. Even the dirt got songs inside. I don't hide, I let it ride.
Let the dust rise slow, it remember my name. I don't need to shout, I just step through flame.
Let the dust rise slow, it remember my name. I don't need to shout, I just step through flame.
I don't chase no trends, I walk in time with a beat that bends and a breeze that climbs. I speak in step with the rust on trains, like the city been sleeping but I'm wide with range. Every corner I step, got rhythm and bricks, like sneakers remembering downtown flicks. And I grin like light on a payphone glass, when the voice still echo and the coin don't last. I don't move fast but I move with bounce, like a rhyme on loop in a speaker's mouth. These bars ain't heavy but they press just right, like a note you hum on a walk at night. I build from bus stops, cracked and chrome, from a lunchbox life with a homegrown tone. I don't need stage, I got sidewalk shine, where the boom meets bap and the verse align. Watch me pace this line with a subtle lean, let the hi-hat stutter while I stay clean. Some days slow, some rush and real, but I plant my bars like a bike on steel. I talk in curve, no angles tight, let the words spill loose in a pocket light. I ain't trying to win, I'm trying to walk with a groove and step and a verse that talk. We rise with the sound, don't rush the day. Let the beat roll out, we find our way. No crown to chase, no lines to trace, just walk in light in a golden place. Yeah, I slide through time with a midday grin, like the sun don't shout but it sink right in. I sip slow thoughts with a verse half wrapped in a drum in my chest that click like snap. My flow don't force but it don't fall flat, like a secondhand jazz tape playing back. I let lines loop where the stoplights blink, and my rhymes fill cracks where the hopes might sink. Watch me dance and talk, not sprint and flame. I got ease in motion, no shame in name. I flip pace quick, then I slow on four. Let the bar breathe once, then squeeze in more. I lace up moods in a midday stroll with a bag of words and a half-filled soul. I don't flex loud, but I flex in code, like a wall tag low in a sleep beat low. Let the beat lag once, then I ride it clean. Double time slide with a hum in between. Life ain't neat, but my bars stay calm, like a pulse on wax in a dusty palm. I spit like bloom, not bloom on blast, like a verse that in a rhyme well told.
But we rise with the sound, don't rush the day.
Let the beat roll out, we find our way.
No crown to chase, no lines to trace.
Just walk in light in a golden place. Shine on, shine on, no need to run.
Truth ain't in the noise, it's in the pause between footsteps.
City bred slow, heart beating bricks, where the truth don't trend but it always stick. Kids dodge cracks, moms count days, pops long gone left rhythm not praise. I grew up where prayers don't echo clean, where hope wears hoodies and dodge the beam. They taught me hustle for they taught me peace, and that silence ain't weakness, it's just release. Each morning same block, same train delay, but I scribble new futures in this cafe tray. I don't need shine, I need space to build, where the verse hug wounds that life can't shield. Street lights hum, hearts still burn. We walk these nights waiting in our turn. No crown promised, but still we climb. One breath, one beat, one borrowed rhyme. We was notebook kids in a concrete class, learning math and chalk and dreams in glass. I seen too many fold like street side chairs, so I write like time and rap like prayers. I ain't here to flex, I'm here to trace the lines of a life that forgot its place. Every scar got rhythm, every bruise got breath. I rhyme what's left of what silence kept. She said, why rap when they never hear? I said, I spit for the ones still near. This ain't fame, this is fault line prose, bar by bar where my shadow grows.
We ain't invisible, we're just written in a language they ain't ready to read.
Now I don't march loud, I walk real still. Let the pen say what the streets don't will. I build on breaks, on cuts, on crash, where the flow don't floss, but it still splash. My mic ain't gold, it's grit and ache. A slow burn truth in a world half fake. But if you hear my line and it stir your chest, then I did what I came for, no need for rest. I ain't savior, I'm just sent to speak for the ones who rise when the system weak. Street lights hum, hearts still burn. We walk these nights waiting our turn. If the words fade fast, still let them climb. One breath, one beat, one borrowed rhyme. I ain't here forever, but the verse might be. So if the lights go out, follow the rhythm. It's always been ours.
Yeah, real quiet out tonight. Sometimes silence is the only way.
Street lights blink like a tired thought. Every echo's a memory I never bought. Footsteps fall in a slow design, like a beat that breathes from a darker mind. Reflection stares in a cafe pane. Same eyes, new way in the lane. I ain't running from, I'm walking through. Been talking less, cause the truth just grew. Bench by the bus stop, heart on repeat. Headphones low, just looping this beat. No post, no quote, just feeling it rise. One block at a time under muted skies. When the world fades out, who's left in you? Late night thoughts in a midnight hue. You walk slow like the truth is near, but the voice in your step is all you hear. Used to spit for the room, now I write for the air. Talk to the wall like it might still care. Phone on mute, world on pause. Try to sift through the whys with no applause. I ain't bitter, I just peeled my layers. Took off the mask that got me cheers. Now every verse is a lifeline rope, tied to the cracks where I left my hope. I pace to heal, not to flex. Each bar's a scar I've learned to bless. This ain't a comeback, it's a self-rescue. And if you feel this beat, then I see you. When the world fades out, who's left in you? Late night thoughts in a midnight hue. You walk slow like the truth is near, but the voice in your step is all you hear. Lights change, but my path don't shift. I carry me now, don't need no lift. Peace don't shout, it just arrives between the beats and my silent drive. This night ain't loud, but it speaks so clear. It tells me things I ain't wanna hear, like you good, but you ain't done, and you broke, but you still run. So I lace that thought in a 4-bar fold. Add truth to the track like I'm told. Not for the charts, not for the praise. This one's for the voice I buried in days. Now I raise it like a quiet flag on a rooftop world where the loud ones laugh. When the world fades out, who's left in you? Late night thoughts in a midnight hue. You walk slow like the truth is near, but the voice in your step is all you hear.
Crates hum low, needles kiss. This the borough breathing, grit and bliss. Mic live like fire hydrants in June. No facade, just rhythm and truth. Raised on static and subway noise. With verses cut deep, no toys, just poise. Ciphers in alleys, benches at dusk. Each bar's a prayer, each break is a must. Posters peel, but the message sticks. Old cassette loops, still flipping the script. I speak and crackle, spitting code. My city don't blink, it explodes and reloads. Brownstone sermons with a jazz loop hum. My breath's percussion sync to the drum. No gimmick here, just pain and reason. Every rhyme bleeds a survival season. Boom bap in the blood, city sings and strain. From the cracks in the block to the tracks in my brain. No hooks, just heat, no love, just flame. We rhyme, we climb in a world untamed. Boom bap in the blood, city sings and strain. From the cracks in the block to the tracks in my brain. No hooks, just heat, no love, just flame. We rhyme, we climb in a world untamed. Bodega glow in concrete fate. Clock hands crooked but the verse is straight. Ciphers and hoodies, no filters, no fluff. Each line's a hustle, each rhyme's a cuff. I grew with legends in crates and floors. Sample struggle from unopened doors. My bars ain't tweets, they breathe resistance. They echo through pipes with quiet persistence. Vinyl hisses like voices at night, and I match every hiss with a line that fights. My cadence crack like a sidewalk map, and I walk every line like it's my last lap. Boom bap in the blood, city sings and strain. From the cracks in the block to the tracks in my brain. No hooks, just heat, no love, just flame. We rhyme, we climb in a world untamed. Boom bap in the blood, city sings and strain. From the cracks in the block to the tracks in my brain. No hooks, just heat, no love, just flame. We rhyme, we climb in a world untamed. Mic in the grip like my only weapon. Rhymes my march when the hope starts stepping. Each break in the beat is a breath between fights. I spit for the lost and the sleepless nights. Jazz horns cry while the snare line stabs, and I move through verses like subway cabs. This ain't no act, this ink's too stained. These lines are lived, not prearranged. City don't sleep, it watches you break. But I pen each scar till the silence shakes. If the lights cut out and the record skips, let my name ride on these crackling lips. Back streets echo with the truths we told. Baseline thumping turns dust to gold.
One breath, all steps, no skips.
I walk with rhythm, not pace but pull. Each word like weight that the line must hold. No gaps, no gas, just glide and grit. Tongue tied tight like a poet's fist. Slip through cracks but I map my fall. Laid bars down like bricks and crawl. Every phrase got 2 tones deep. Sound for the air, one more that sleeps. Taught my thoughts to rap in sets. 4-count troops that the room forgets. I don't rhyme to dance, I rhyme to cut. To slice what's false till the beat shuts up. Clock ticks slow but my tongue don't stall. I ain't fast, I'm full, that's all. You chase flows, I fold them clean. Lay them flat on a vinyl screen. Memory loops in the space between the snare, the kick, and what I mean. I write like silence waiting to crack. One wrong bar and it all snap back. Not for trends, for tethered air. The stuff you feel but forget to share. No pause in breath, I rap to link. Thought to thought, no time to blink. I blink and write, the page don't sleep. Even commas bend when the bars get steep. You hear clean lines, I hear knots. Twist my truth in the double shot plots. Rhyme ain't rhyme if the wrist too soft. So I step like I never learned to walk off. Flow ain't pretty, it's post impressed. Heart beat style in a breathless chest. Now I split each second like wires and flame. Touch one wrong and the verse got blame. Even quiet bars hit loud and dense, like bricks on silk with a sharper sense. Every line built for a slip and slide, a tightrope swing with no place to hide. I spit with edge, not hate, just math. Folded rhyme over rhythm path. Ain't no chorus, no reset needed. I just bleed out beat till the loop feel pleated. You call it chill, nah, it's math and smoke. Words wrap tight like a prayer half broke. I don't feel beats, I trap them clean, like wind in a box with a 17 spleen. Bar to bar, no waste, no gap. The verse don't breathe, it snaps. No chase, no space, just thread and steel. Rap like truth you forgot to feel. Tempo slow, but the blades stay deep. I rhyme and post, no time to sleep.
Yeah, no shouts, no signs, just steps. Don't ask, I'm already there. No flex, no captions in bold. I'm built like truth that the silence told. Don't measure me with your algorithm. I move where the light don't glisten. City cold, but my lines still breathe. You post it, I live it underneath. Clock ticks, I ain't rushing fame. My grind's too sharp to need a name. Shoes scuffed from the real I walk, and my words don't beg, they talk. Ain't no tags on the work I stack. No need to tweet when the streets react.
We don't need explain.
I just move like proof.
We don't shout the game.
I just speak my truth. They try to trace, but I leave no lane. Just rhythm, pace, and no explains. Yeah, mic off, I'm still in tune. Move like the bassline fills the room. No plan B, I paved my plot. Made bricks out of doubt and tied the knot. So I don't drop names, I drop code. My archive brief in a stealth mode. Shoebox thoughts in a concrete shell. Built my way without a U or L. Voice don't peak, but it bends the vibe. No peaks on charts, but my floor don't slide. I don't chase noise, I craft calm and watch clones vanish when I palm this psalm.
We don't need explain.
I just move like proof.
We don't shout the game.
I just speak my truth. They try to trace, but I leave no lane. Just rhythm, pace, and no explains. Yeah. If you hear me, you was meant to. I don't brand, I invent you. Eyes down, mind up, that stance. I'm built from breath, not chance. I turn small steps to a ritual. Cold days grind to something spiritual. Mic check, now I breathe that test. I don't wear pride, I move with less. You don't see hype, you feel resolve. In every pause my truth evolves. This ain't trend, it's a root I plant, where silence echoes and time can't chant. So when they ask who built that lane, just point to the rhythm, no explains.
We don't need explain.
I just move like proof.
We don't shout the game.
I just speak my truth. They try to trace, but I leave no lane. Just rhythm, pace, and no explains. Yeah, that's it. No applause, no flair, just facts.
One foot, then the next. Heartbeat, and I reset. Sidewalk, talking shoes on cue. Every step I take rewrites the view. Don't need a map when the rhythm aligns. I walk like the snares built in my spine. Store signs blink, world spins fast, but my beat's on loop, I let it last. People rush, but I ride the glide. My tempo's mine, I don't collide. I don't compete, I compose my lane. Each bar I breathe is jet-fueled flame. Hands in my pocket, verse on repeat. This street ain't pressure, it's where I speak. I own this rhythm, I walk this wave. Even if the noise comes loud, I stay. My pulse, my pace, no one can fake. Every beat I step, I elevate. Oh, I own this rhythm. City don't pause, but I move true. Like I'm ghostwriting life in a morning view. Crosswalk flash, I don't even flinch. This cadence holds me inch by inch. Skip the playlist, I hum my sound. My soul's a speaker, feet on ground. Some folks drift with the trends they wear, but I dance in sneakers, they don't dare. No brands, no flash, no post, no hype. Just kicks that catch when the moment's right. So when the beat drop under my feet, I don't chase steps, I make a meet. I own this rhythm, I walk this wave. Even if the noise comes loud, I stay. trace every looping grace. This isn't pace, this is presence, a slow groove built in essence. Now I stroll past doubt, past noise, past fear. My rhythm ain't hype, it's crystal clear. Used to trip on tempo, I didn't write. Now I ghost the crowd like a satellite. I ain't louder, I'm locked like a kick, snare clock. My breath stays synced with the groove I choose. And this life, it fits like untied shoes.
I talk in tempo that don't exist, somewhere between a blink and a missed assist. Not on beat, I slide beside it, like a thought you felt but never decided. Words don't land, they coast, float like steam in a room with ghosts. I ain't tight, I'm tilted proper, talking curve like jazz on copper. I don't ride kick, I dodge then tap. Place these bars where the snare collapse. Sync don't mean straight, it mean aware. So I pause in breath where others don't dare. Not lazy, just loose by design, like swinging thought through a crooked line. Call that rhyme? Nah, call it language. Call it breath with a hint of anguish. This a feel with scratch. I drop in back like a wrist with match. Not first, not late, I show when it fits. Cutting halftime thoughts and bits. Got bouncing syllables, tilting tone, like walking bars on a cobblestone. Snare ain't boss, it's my cue to skip. Let the bar slide out like a vinyl rip. Even gaps got groove if you lean them right, like triplets in a dream with bite. Let the pocket breathe, let the phrasing smear. My flow don't run, it disappear. So nah, I won't clap on 2 and 4. I'd rather sneak through the open door. Let a bar drip slow and syncopate. Let a thought hang long then detonate. Some talk math, I talk soul. My bar ain't clean, it bleeding whole. Spit like the word still half asleep. Let them stretch wide like the baseline deep. No countdown, I spark when it needs. Groove ain't rule, groove just breathe. Not every truth hit on time. Some gliding late and cut harder. Old reels spin in the midnight hush. Subway hums like a cello in a rush. Pages torn from a sidewalk verse. This is how the street remembers first. I sketch in syllables, no brush or chalk. Stitching slang with the silence I stalk. Old men whistle truth at the corner stoop. Their breath holds blues from a sepia loop. Wool coats sweep through turnstile tales, where rhythm limps and memory exhales. I speak in brass and backdoor slang, a beatbox prayer on a fire escape hang. Laughter leaks from the bodegas late, while I journal survival on acetate. No platinum chain, just rust and pride, and a pen that never learned to hide. Learn paper moons above Lexington glow, whispering stories only midnight knows. We walk like ghosts with a melody spine, still humming dreams lost in laundry lines. My cadence walks with uneven shoes, each word stitched from yesterday's news. Pigeons loop over rooftop hymns while my lines drip down forgotten rims. Lanterns flicker in puddles of gin, and voices echo from the alleys within. I don't rap, I etch, I scald, I fold verses that ache in amber and mold. Torn posters mumble old campaign lies, but I rhyme in the gaps where the city cries. Loop diggers preaching jazz lace code, and I walk in their wisdom down Lexington Road. Your paper moons above Lexington glow, whispering stories only midnight knows. We walk like ghosts with a melody spine, still humming dreams lost in laundry lines. The meter breaks where the lanterns lean. I rhyme in grayscale, but I dream in green. No gloss, no flash, just
etched in smoke, for the quiet truths beneath every broke. I ain't loud, but I leave a trail in every backbeat that rides this rail.
Yeah, this ain't from a handbook. This is me, built different. I ain't borrow flows, I bent the shape. Spit like silence with a cityscape. They had formats, I broke those clean. Put my bars on the loop like a subway dream. Didn't study trend, I studied time. Watch the loop build weight with every rhyme. I don't echo, I etch with a pace too raw for the charts they fetch. No formula, just instinct tone. My path wasn't given, I built my own. This is my own pattern. No trace, no trail to flatten. I move how the rhythm calls. No rules, I drew these walls. Yeah, my own pattern. They rhyme for crowd, I rhyme for breath. Put my soul in bars like notes to death. No mentor pen, just corner light. And a mind that mapped when the noise ain't right. Didn't copy, I connected pace. Each pause I took gave the rhyme more space. You felt my lines without the post. They spread like smoke from a kitchen ghost. I made what I had into line and fact, and wore my way like a weathered track. This is my own pattern. No trace, no trail to flatten. I move how the rhythm calls. No rules, I drew these walls. Yeah, my own pattern. You can't box what never played safe. I built in shadows with beats and faith. They needed maps, I read my feet, mark the ground with a steady heat. No help, no pass, just sweat and page. My name ain't loud, but it still made stage. So when they ask what style I claim, tell them I made mine, frame by frame. This is my own pattern. No trace, no trail to flatten. I move how the rhythm calls. No rules, I drew these walls. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it all, and I stayed still.
They ran fast, they flexed hard. Watched them burn out by the boulevard. Trends came, turned, flipped and fell, but I kept pace like a dialed-in shell. Didn't chase waves, I watched them crash. Didn't shift stance when the market flashed. Heard the hype, felt the fade. Wrote my truth in the same old shade. Didn't blink when the crowd went loud, cause I knew where to stand, not proud, just grounded. Still standing while the rest ran past. Didn't move quick, I just chose to last. Time don't shake what I built by hand. Everything changed, but here I stand. Yeah, still standing. I've seen names ride high then blur. Voices echo then lose their stir. The ones who yelled first gone next. I just paced tight in my quiet text. Didn't follow that flashline trend. Kept the loop tight till the break could bend. You can't see me on those viral turns, but my bars burn slow like lessons learned. I ain't here to sprint or shout, I'm here cause the ground don't doubt. Still standing while the rest ran past. Didn't move quick, I just chose to last. Time don't shake what I built by hand. Everything changed, but here I stand. Yeah, still standing. I don't pop in, I post up. Stayed the course while the wave gave up. No gimmick, no shine, no script to
cell, just breathe. Bars in a soul that swell. I'm the line in the wall, the mark in the brick, the sound that plays when the click is slick. Let them run, let them fade in glass. I stay stone, built to outlast. So when they ask where the rest all went, tell them I stood and never been. Still standing while the rest ran past. Didn't move quick, I just chose to last. Time don't shake what I built by hand. Everything changed, but here I stand.
No. I don't pause, I pack syllables, split atoms and collapse minimal. Too much ink in the pen when I'm pressing, stressing every letter, better measure the aggression. Session in a second, I sever the set list, checklist full of death wish, breathless metrics. Never been a maybe, pen is a saber, sentences layered, embedded with labor. I lace up bars like DNA braids with a speed that evade every weak cliche. Pack pain in a fragment, flame in a fragment, train in a cadence, the bang like magnets. Words stack vertical, flip like fouls, clip these vowels in a venomous styles. No breath left, just mesh of mesh, each bar mesh with the next. No rest, syntax overlap, traps in the scheme. Triple up rhyme like a factory dream. Coordinative overload over the cold mode, flow fold bolts like a spiral code. No hole go mode, hit with a ghost note, pulse in the rhythm like a live stroke. Line ain't line, it's a line plus edge, slide in a rhyme like a knife through bread. Every beat get pressed and bent, tongue tense like the ink ferment. Syllables stack like a tower of bricks, hour to tick, still spitting quick flicks. No gaps, just crash and a snap, drill each phrase like a cardiac slap. Stacked in breath, no comma, no break, bar chain squeeze like tectonic quake. If you blink, you miss 3 lines, if you breathe, you lost the time. I ain't here for the slow unfold, I fold 10 folds into one line gold. Syntax swerving ahead on clash, wrapped in a flash with a static lash. No syntax slip, just grip and glide, each line hit with a twist inside. Wordplay wired, mind like mesh, I ghost the grid like a stealth press. Run with a loop with a space collapse, language bends where the breath can't pass. No slow ride, this pace on jet, each phrase set with a flaming threat. Lungs unlocked but the bars move still, this ain't skill, it's overkill. Too dense for a casual ear, each bar cut like engineer gear. Verse ain't verse, it's compressed war. I don't rap, I detonate through floor.
Yeah, this one's from the alleyways where echo got soul and the past still plays.
I came up where the pavement breathes, where the ghost of jazz floats through the autumn leaves. Crates in the basement, bars in my chest, no sleep, just dreams that don't ever rest. Shadow box with memories, dodging fate, concrete diaries scribed on fire escapes. Mama praying in silence, bills on the fridge while I'm looping my pain over breaks and bridge. Bronx born rhythm in a Brooklyn haze. I learned to rhyme truth through the city's maze. Each verse a scratch, on the surface we hide, spitting soul over snares from the pain I confide.
And I hear the echoes down the alley, whispering names that time forgot. Still I sing where the sky turns heavy, hoping dreams bloom from a broken light.
Potholes preach and the lamplight flickers, fate spin dice and the rich get richer. But I rhyme for the ones that the silence drowns, with ink-stained palms and a thorn-wrapped crown. Mike's a relic from a battle they missed, each verse kissed by the fist of a realist. No budget, no label, no stage in sight, just bars in the dark and a pen that bites. Sirens in rhythm, the tempo don't lie. This beat got blood and these streets don't cry. But I spit for the kid with his headphones tight, hoping lyrics might carry him through the night.
And I hear the echoes down the alley, whispering names that time forgot. Still I sing where the sky turns heavy, hoping dreams bloom from a broken light.
From payphones to poems, the cycle spins, where the chalk draws stories and survival begins. Not everyone makes it, but the words just might. So I write through the storm and the loss and the fight. The city ain't gentle, but it taught me flow. From the coldest winters where the lost winds blow. Crack boots, crack beats, crack hands on mics, but I still press forward through the blackout nights. Every verse is a candle in the tenement gloom, every hook her voice, a flower in bloom. We make music from scraps, truth from scars, and shine with no spotlight, just verses and bars.
And I hear the echoes down the alley, whispering names that time forgot. Still I sing where the sky turns heavy, hoping dreams bloom from a broken light.
I'm in the rubble, still digging through days. Lord, I'll be singing till the silence fades. From the echoes in the alley to the break of dawn. No, we keep on, we keep on.
Neon flickers on the hood like a marquee sign.
mind. Slow roll through scenes where the skyline shines. Crickets sync with the stereo breath, and the night scripts verses with velvet depths.
Street lamps drip like candle wax glow. Convertible whispers moving mellow and low. Ashtray half full with thoughts unsaid. Cruising past memories in infrared. Old reel spin in the backseat fog. Dialogue caught in the rhythm of smog. Mirrored sunglasses, after hours cool. Midnight's a jazz tune in a city-wide pool. Motel signs blinking Morse code tales. A breeze in silk where the night unveils. License plate riddles and echoing laughs. We draw dreams in vapor and photograph paths. More popcorn stars in a moonroof scene. Echo Park whispers and gasoline sheen. Reel by reel we fade and gleam. This boulevard's playing a silver dream. Keychains jangle in a pocketed beat. Fast food rappers in rhythm with the seat. Rear view flips between then and now, and each stoplight hums a sacred vow. Headrest halos, confessions on loop. We sip peach cola from a poetry scoop. Crosswalk dancers in headphone bliss. Sidewalk soaked in a saxophone mist. This ain't traffic, it's tempo and taste. Windows half down with lavender laced. A vinyl flicker in every pause, where the city exhales with gentle applause. Lord popcorn stars in a moonroof scene. Echo Park whispers and gasoline sheen. Reel by reel we fade and gleam. This boulevard's playing a silver dream. Strip mall gospel through car alarms. Passing priests in hoodies with folded arms. Every shadow's got its own debut, and the asphalt rolls like celluloid glue. So cue the credits in electric tones, where palm trees stand like movie drones. The night's still filming in these rear view themes on endless reels and lowrider dreams. Yeah,
Just a sunset ride.
feet up, window down, feel that vibe. Palms waving like they saying my name. Low tide light through the hood, still flame. I ain't chasing, I glide in my own lane. Old soul speaking on a gold frame. Skating curbs and Cortez clean. 100-spoke dreams on a regal lean. Sidewalks know my verse by heart. I've been writing truths in this west side art. Snapbacks back, beats on boom. I cruise like the bass got room. Corners echo, memories blasting. My life don't rush, it's West Coast lasting. City rolls slow in this Cali shine. Grip the wheel and let the soul align. From the boulevard breeze to the 405 dip. We don't run, we slide with the sunset drip. Mural walls in that burnt sienna. Kids on boards, old heads in arena. G-funk bounce from a tinted Jeep. Got heads nodding 3 blocks deep. I'm good where the breeze catch the trees. Where respect don't flex, it's just ease. Shades on, sun low, pace divine. Every verse I drop got coastline spine. License plate wisdom, street lamp glow. I rhyme what I live and I live it slow. My wrist ain't froze but my style got chill. Speak calm, that's West Coast skill. City rolls slow in this Cali shine. Grip the wheel and let the soul align. From the boulevard breeze to the 405 dip. We don't run, we slide with the sunset drip. Let the sky turn fire, we don't flinch. Sunset lines in a smooth clinch. Every phrase got space, every step got sound. West Coast breath when the bass come round. From the stoop to the shore, I walk with flame. Not loud but the silence, scream my name. Every rhyme got DNA of streets. Sun-baked dreams under boom-bap beats. I don't chase, I coast and build. My pen spill, grown man chill. So when they ask where the real still live, I point to a curb where my bars forgive. City rolls slow in this Cali shine. Grip the wheel and let the soul align. From the boulevard breeze to the 405 dip. We don't run, we slide with the sunset drip. Yeah, sunset drip. Let the world rush, we ride. Yeah. 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 Oh, I never begged for a headline buzz. Kept my rhymes in crates where the street lamp does. They drop heat, I drop cold. With with a step so clean it don't need to explode. Been this calm since the lunch line scuffs, where the loud got claps but the sharp got tough. I watch the talk fade, I watch the grind rise, from rooftops down to the sidewalk ties. Didn't flex, just filed each loss in the rhythm, in the bricks, in the worth and cost.
Some things don't echo, they settle.
Got verses they ain't ready to hear, so I write like I'm building, not rapping clear. My tools, just tempo and time, and a mind that walks to a broken chime. I ain't loud, I ain't pressed to be known, I just move in grooves I fully own. Seen flash rock quick in the neon phase, so I built in dusk and concrete haze. It's the calm that cuts, not the scream. It's the brick in the word, not the beam.
Cool don't claim it, confirms.
I rhyme like memory with shape, like shadow on the scaffolds, no need to escape. I don't fight for space, I fit. Like the beat, don't beg it, just sits. Let them scroll, let them shout for the feed. I got layers too raw for speed. When they ask how I lasted this long, tell them I ain't rush, I was right all along. Cause proof don't parade, it just stays. Like a tag in rain that never fades.
Some things don't echo, they settle.